Hello, family members. Good morning and a beautiful week to everyone around. I saw this work and they specifically stated that they have tier 2 visa sponsorship to offer to whoever is fit for it. It's somewhere in Epsom, and I believe that area is very close to London. The postcode will be KT17 and whatsoever it could be. And the review of this organization is actually superb. Accordia Care. I believe they are agency, so their review is very, very nice. And that's like the very first healthcare organization or recruitment agent that I will be seeing to have 4 stars. Others have been seeing 3 stars, 2 stars, 3.5 stars. But these guys have very lovely reviews. And so they are recruiting support worker mental health for tier 2 roles. So here are some of the reviews that they have. A great place to work. That was from a mental health support worker not too far away. The person was still a current employee then, so that Epsom is around Surrey, very close to London. He did say they are structured and well-oriented organization. The manager is very supportive and open for suggestions. The organization needs to focus on dissemination of duties and utilization of manpower training, and induction process is highly proficient and systematic. Who will not want to work in such an organization? Then there is need to focus on competitive pay to staff in comparison to similar companies to prevent attrition. I don't know what that is, but that person was actually making a request or giving them some suggestions on what to do. And there's another one that gave them 5 star, also a support worker. He did mention that they've got supportive management, friendly staff, and a great environment for personal growth and development. Honestly, if you come into a place like this, especially if you are a stranger or you are an immigrant, and you can get the support of your management, you'll be tempted at some point, even if you have pressing needs to leave, you may be tempted not to leave, because all around we don't always have some organizations or many organizations that you have very supportive management. Once management is very supportive, in fact, about 75% of your problems are solved. And they did say they've got friendly staff. Do you need, if you have friendly staff, even if your patients are hard or they are very stressful, like they have very complex cases to manage, you find the support and of your management. Maybe they give what they need to give for you to work with, and your co-workers are not the one that snitch at you. They are not the one that backbite. They are not the one that will say something that will make you be in the bad book of other colleagues, or in the presence of management, or in the presence of your clients that you are managing, or their relatives. Then honestly, the very best thing would be to stay put with such people. And this person ended their review by saying, I am privileged to have been a staff of Accordia. Honestly, you don't always get so many like this. I'll leave you this page and even leave you with the reviews. The reviews are quite fantastic. So fantastic that I will want any of my people to work with these people. Someone again said it's a fantastic place to work with staff that care for the people they support and are helpful with new starters. Management having time for any questions or queries you have. I love my time working here. All these things I'm reading, they are not far away. They are just last year, so I will expect that they are still maintaining that standard. Of course, I've got someone who had a whole lot of things to actually say about them, but that was in January. All the other ones that came with positive things are mostly last year. I mean, mid to late last year. In late 22, their review were not so fantastic, but then honestly, if you work at anywhere you've been are employed and you get along well with your staff, get along well with the management, then your work role, your responsibility to your patients will be easier for you to carry out. So I will recommend, based on the reviews I've seen people have put up for this Accordia Care Company. And so you go now and put in your application for support worker as a mental health person. The payment is 29,704 per annum before the April thing jumps into, something big is coming in April, that their government is increasing their salary, threshold for anyone who wants to give COS to 38,000 plus whatsoever. So you can still get this fixed before that time come. And what will you be doing? It's a supported living service in Reigate Road, and the payment is 10.75 to 11.50. They do offer overtime rates of 11.25 to 12 pounds per hour, and their shift is 12 hours per shift, and you must work 48 hours in a week. If these are the things you will love to do, I would say you should just please don't waste time. Put in your application. Now, what are the things they want you to possess? You must have experience working with a forensic mental health supported living or residential setting, which I believe most of you around in the UK possibly have. Then evidence of NVQ qualification in social care or care certificate. I'm sure many of you who are doing care works have all these things. They can also provide you with their trainings if you are found to be the fittest candidate for this. Then you must have knowledge and understanding of diabetes or work with individuals with diabetes. So you must be able to check what the blood sugar is, what is the normal blood sugar. When your patient's blood sugar is below 4 millimoles, what should you do? When it is above the threshold, they want some institutions push the threshold to 14, 15. Where I worked last on face-to-face basis, it used to be 17, except there are some other factors to be considered. Have you have such experiences working in such areas, and what you should do in instances where things are too high or too low or abnormal? If you've done that, then you will be a good fit, and let all these things fit in your CV. When you are putting your CV, don't just know them on your head, in your head. Note them down in your CV. Note them down when you are filling your form. Note them down briefly when you are putting in your personal statement, so that at a glance of your resume, they will know, oh, this is the right candidate that we need, and put it there. How your interpersonal relationship skills are. If these people say they had, all those ones that gave the review are saying they have friendly co-workers, they have supportive management, then if you don't put those things and you assume that they will think that you are a good person, it may not really work like that in real life. Please. So put it there that you have superb interpersonal relationship skill, all those things, good teamwork, conflict resolution skill, and all that and all that. Put them there. And you must be living a 30-minute commute or drive to Epsom. If you are driving, you must have a driving license. But if you are living like just 5 minutes walk distance, it may be easy. But then, if they really need a driving license, you have to prove that you either have the UK full license, or you are from anywhere you are coming from, you have your license still in date, and you are possibly in the process of getting your UK license. You've possibly passed the written test, and maybe you have booked the practical part, which you should be able to show them, let them know that the evidences are very much at hand if they are ready to cite it. All these things will put you at a bigger positive view to these people than you keeping quiet about them. Then there are lots of benefits for you to enjoy, and they repeated this again. We are offering tier 2 visa sponsorship for this role. Candidates must meet all these things. You must already be living within the local area of Accordia supported living service in Reigate Road, Epsom, KT17. Must be already in the United Kingdom on a student visa and graduated. So if this is you, then please rush in, put in your application. This role is full-time. If I have someone around Regate and about 30 minutes walk and they have everything and they've graduated and they have their graduation certificate, I will just say, go and put in your application with immediate effect. I wish everyone good success in the new week. God bless you all. Please take in all the bits I've put in here and put your application. Then come back to me and give your testimonies. You are blessed in Jesus' name. This week is specially loaded for positive benefits for you and all that you have in Jesus' name.